In exercise 10.1a, the question number 11 is evaluate giving your answer correct to two decimal places. So if I divide 25 by 13, 13 times 1 is 13 and 13 times 2 is 26, which is greater than 25. So 13 times 1 is 13. And 5 minus 3 gives 2, 2 minus 1, 1. So I will put a decimal sign here and I can put a 0 here. So 13 times now 120 is very near to 130. So if I multiply 13 by 9, 9 times 3 is 27. 2 carry 9 times 1 is 9, 9 plus 2, 11. So 10 minus 7 is 3. And I can put a 0 here. Again, 13 times 2 is 26. 10 minus 6 is 4. Again, I have uh, the permission to put 0. So 13 times 2 is 26 and 13 times 3 is 39, which makes 40 minus 39 1. I can put a 0, and this process will go on, but I need the answer up to two decimal places, 1.92, and the digit at the third place is less than 5, so there is no need to round the number. Its answer should be 1.92, correct to two decimal places. Question number 12 says 10 identical blocks cost $36. Find the cost of 23 blocks. Now there are many ways to solve this question. One is unitary method, in which we find the price of one item and that price is multiplied by the number of items whose price we want to find. But the other method which I prefer is to make two columns. Now here we have number of blocks and their respective price. 10 blocks has the price $36, and find the price of 23 blocks. Let's say that price is X dollar. Now there is a direct proportion, and if we increase the number of blocks, the price will increase. So if I put two arrows, their direction should be the same. But if the increase in one value causes decrease in the other value, then the direction of these two arrows should be opposite to each other. Now with the help of these arrows, we can make the fraction. Here if I write 10 by 23, that is arrowhead divided by tail, and here also the arrowhead, which is 36 divided by tail. This will make me make the fraction, and now with the help this will make the equation, and with the help of this equation the value of x can be easily found. If I do the cross multiplication, 10x is equal to 23 multiplied by 36, and x is equal to 23 multiplied by 36 divided by 10. If I bring this 10 to the other side of equation, now this needs to be solved with the help of without using calculator, but I use the calculator to save the time. This is 828 divided by 10, which gives me 82.8. But 82.8 in terms of price is confusing. I have to put 1 0 more to make it $82.80. So this should be the price of 23 blocks. Question number 13 says that a man bought an article for $360 and sold it at a profit of 12%. So the sale price should be cost price plus profit. So the cost price is 360. This is the price at which the man bought the article, and the profit is 12% of the cost price, that is 360 multiplied by 12%. Percentage means divide the value by 100. Now to find this the value of this expression, I can take 360 common. The first value will become 1 and the second value will become 12 upon 100. This can be calculated. 100 is the LCM, 100 plus 12 is 112, and this can be found. manually also, but I will be using calculator to save the time. At least this one zero can cancel by this one zero, and 36 needs to be multiplied by 112. This gives me 4032 divided by 10, and which means $403.20. So $403.20 should be the sale price of that item if we want to make 12% profit. Question number 14 says cost of 24 identical calculator is $684.40. Find the cost of one calculator. This can also be done with the help of that ratio proportion method. If I make two columns of number of calculators and price, the price of 24 calculator is given to me, that is 684.40, and I need to find the cost of one calculator. So let's say the price is X. Again, there is a dash proportion between these two values. As the number of calculators is increased, the price will also will be increased. So both the arrows should be in the same direction. If I make fraction with the help of the first arrow, 24 by 1, that is top by tail, and here also top is 684.40 divided by tail, this is X. So if I do the cross multiplication, X into 24 is 684.40 and X is 684.40 divided by 24. Again, to save the time, I'm using the calculator. So this is approximately $28.51. That is the price of one calculator. Question 15 says all prices are reduced by 20%. Find the original price of article whose sale price is $1.68. So this is the price which has been the new price after reduction of 20% on the previous price. So I can say let's original price is $X. So X, if 20% of X is reduced, then we get $68. So the original price, when it is reduced by 20%, we get this new price $68. So X can be taken common. The first value will become 1, and the second value will become 20 upon 100 is equal to 68. Now we need to make X subject of the formula. This will become 100 minus 20, 80 upon 100 is equal to 68. These two values can be cancelled. So X is equal to 68 multiplied by 10 divided by 8. And I to save the time, I use calculator to find it. This gives me $85. So that means the original price was $85, and by 20% reduction, the new price has become $68. Question number 16 says that a man bought 20 books for $100. So the cost price is $100. If 15 of which were sold for $7 and rest for $4. So the sale price is 15 were sold for $7, and remaining number of books now they become 5 because there are total 20 books and each has been sold for $4. So this will give us the sale price of the 20 books. 7 times 5 is 35, and 7 plus 3 is 10, 105. 5 times 4 is 20. So this gives $125 sale price. Now the cost price is 100 and sale price is 25. So obviously the profit percentage is profit is here 125 minus 100, which is 25, and as it is on 100 figure, so I can directly write the profit percentage as 25 upon 100, or 25%. Question number 17 says an article was sold at loss of 12% if the cost price had been $350. What would be the selling price have been? So from the given data, selling price should be uh, cost price minus 12% of cost price. That is because there is a loss of 12%. So the cost price is 350, and 12%, 12 upon 100 multiplied by cost price 350. 350 can be taken common. 1 minus 12 upon 100. This gives 100 minus 12, which is equal to 88 upon 100, and this 0 will be cancelled with this 0, and on simplifying it, the price we get is 308. So if there was a loss of 12%, then the selling price should be $308. Question number 18 says there are 600 boys and 400 girls. So total number of students is equal to 600 plus 400, that is equal to 1000. 102% of people were absent. So absent are 2% of 1000, which is equal to 2 upon 100 multiplied by 1000. That gives 2 times 10 is 20. If 1% of boys were absent, so boys absent 1%, 1 upon 100, and the total number of boys we have is 400. So I am calculating it directly, like 2% of 1000 was the total number of absent students. So 1% of boys is 1 upon 100 into 400, that will give 4. So 4 boys are absent, but total absent students are 20. So absent girls will be total absent students, that is 20, and total absent boys 4, which gives 16. Now the question says how many girls were present. So present girls will be equal to total number of girls minus absent girls. How many girls are there? There are 400 girls. 400 minus 16, which gives number 384. So how many girls were present? 384 girls were present on that day. Question 19 says cost price of beef is 12.5 and $50 per kg, and find the mass in grams of piece of beef which cost $410. So I can find this by making two columns. One is kg column and the other is the price column. If 1 kg of meat is bought, then the price is 12.50, and if 14 $4.10 are spent. How much kg? Let's say that is x, the unknown value, and if we try to find it, this is a case of direct proportion. 1 upon x is equal to 12.50 upon 4.10, or if I take the reciprocal on both sides, x is equal to 4.10 upon 12.50. Decimal will be cancelled by each other, and 410 upon 12.50, that gives 0 will be cancelled by 0, so 41 upon 125, that is 0.328 kg. But we need to have our answer in grams, so I want to convert this in grams, and as it's a smaller unit, and I want at is a at as it is a bigger unit, kilogram, and I want to convert it into the grams, so I will have to multiply this value by the conversion factor. So in grams, the 0.328 will be multiplied by 1000, as there are 1000 grams in every kilogram. So it makes it, decimal will be moved 3 units to the right, as we are uh, multiplying it by 1000, so 328 grams should be the answer. Question number 20 says 240 boys and 180 girls sat for exam. 65% of boys and 60% of girls passed. What percentage of total number candidate passed? So if we find pass boys, that is 65% of boys passed. So 65 upon 100 multiplied by total boys, we have 240. This is equal to 156. So 156 boys have passed, and passed girls, they are 60% of total girls. So 60 upon 100 multiplied by total number of girls, that is 180. That is 108. So total pass students, 156 plus 108, which is equal to 264. So the pass percentage overall will be 264, which is the total number of pass students, divided by total number of students, that is 240 plus 180, multiplied by 100, which gives 62.8%. So overall 62.8% students have passed.